You ever meet that one guy who always says, "Nah, I'm good," every time there's a party? The guy who cancels plans with zero stress, who feels absolutely nothing when he tells the group chat, "You guys go ahead, I'll just stay home." And what's funny is, he's not sad, he's not bored, he's not lonely at all. He actually looks happy about it. And people around him, they get confused. They start whispering, "Bro, is he okay? Does he hate us? Is he antisocial? Is he boring?" They give him all sorts of labels like he's some kind of mystery creature that needs studying. But here's the thing. There are psychological truths behind men who genuinely love staying at home. And once you understand them, you'll realize it actually makes perfect sense. And honestly, some of these truths might even surprise you. So grab a drink, get comfortable, and maybe, just maybe, this video might help you understand yourself or someone you care about on a deeper level. Let's get into it. Some men love staying at home because home isn't just their house, it's their safe place. And I promise you, this doesn't make them weak or strange. It actually makes them more self-aware than most people. Let me explain. There is a big difference between being alone and being lonely, and most people don't know the difference. When a man is lonely, he searches outside for something that feels missing inside. He keeps reaching, moving, looking for people, validation, attention, anything to feel full again. But a man who enjoys solitude, he's not chasing anything. He's not running away from anything. He's just comfortable with himself. And trust me, that is rare. Picture him sitting at home on a Saturday night. No music, no noise, just peace. And while people think he's doing nothing, he's actually thinking, processing life, understanding himself, recharging. He's having full conversations in his head about his goals, his fears, his next steps. And the truth is, most people can't do that. Silence scares them, so they run to noise. But this man, he faces his truth in silence. Then there's another side of this. You notice how society constantly pressures everyone to perform, to act successful, act happy, act rich, act like everything is perfect. It's almost like life has turned into a giant stage. Everyone is an actor, and social media is the audience. But the man who stays at home, he's done with the performance. He sees right through it. He knows that half of what people show the world is not real. Someone will post a photo next to a rented car and say, "New ride." Someone will borrow a friend's apartment and call it their place. People pretend for strangers. But this man, he doesn't care. He doesn't need applause. He doesn't need to pretend to be what he's not. So staying home becomes his way of saying, "I refuse to be part of that show." A lot of men who stay home weren't always like this. Maybe they once loved going out, being around friends, doing everything with everyone. But over time, life happens. People betray them. Friends they trusted switched up. Someone they cared for hurt them deeply. They gave so much of themselves, and in return, they got disappointment. And eventually, they got tired. Home became more than a building. It became a recovery room, a place where their heart could breathe, a place where they didn't have to perform or protect themselves or watch their back, a place where healing actually happens. And the funny thing is, at first they think it's temporary. "I'll stay home for a while. I just need to rest." Then suddenly, months pass, and they realize, wait, this peace feels amazing. And honestly, peace is addictive, in the best way. Another psychological truth is this. Men who enjoy their own company are usually more sensitive and empathetic than they appear. People think they're cold or distant, but the truth? They feel everything deeply. They pick up on energy, on tone, on small changes in behavior. They notice things most people overlook. These men often avoid chaotic spaces and chaotic people because they absorb too much. Loud environments drain them. Arguments drain them. Fake behavior drains them. So instead of trying to survive chaos, they choose the peace of their space. There's also something interesting about how they love. Men who enjoy solitude don't give their heart away easily. They're selective. They look carefully at who they let into their world. Their heart is not a community park. It's private property. You don't get in just because you knocked on the door. But when they do love, when they finally let someone in, It's deep, it's loyal, it's real. They don't play games, they don't pretend, they don't waste your time. They give you the same peace they give themselves. And if he ever invites you to his home, trust me, that means something. That means you're not just another person. You're someone he trusts around his peace. And that is not a small thing. Something else you'll notice about these men, many of them are incredibly creative. Artists, writers, programmers, musicians, deep thinkers. They all have one thing in common. They need space to think. And solitude gives them that space. The most beautiful ideas are born in silence. The most powerful inventions come from quiet minds. So when a man loves staying at home, it often means his mind is busy creating something meaningful. He's building, imagining, planning, shaping the future in ways he can't do in noisy crowds. And there's one more truth that people rarely talk about. Men who love staying at home often attract women who crave peace too. They don't match with chaotic energy. A woman who is loud, always dramatic, always arguing, always needing attention, she won't feel comfortable in his world. She won't survive his silence. But a woman who values calmness, emotional safety, respect, gentleness, she will naturally be drawn to him, and he will be drawn to her, because two people who love peace can build something beautiful. So if you're a man who loves staying at home, or you know one, understand this. He's not weird, he's not boring, he's not antisocial, he's simply living life on his own terms. He's protecting his peace, he's healing, he's growing, he's choosing his mental health, and he's becoming the most authentic version of himself. And honestly, that's something we should celebrate, not question. If you enjoyed this video or found it relatable, hit that like button. Tell me in the comments, did any of these truths describe you or someone you know? And don't forget to subscribe for more videos just like this. See you in the next one.